Hi, host Eric here. Let's talk about business people. And today's word is going to be optimism. First, look at my super cool shirt. Yes, I had t-shirts made. They were remarkably inexpensive, actually. It only cost $300 for 50 shirts. More than 50, 55. Plus some cool, I gotta put one of those up, like, ASAP. Johnny Pepper is your man if you ever want to make cool ass shit. Anyway, I made these t-shirts, but to me they represent optimism because why? Well, it's saying I'm optimistic that this isn't a project that's going anywhere. You know, after so many years of big enthusiasm for an idea, only to quit when it gets hard, or gets boring, or gets restrictive. I feel like I'm now not scared to commit to an idea or a mission. The way I used to be terrified of it. I'd be terrified of it because I had too many false commitments early on. I learned, like, Eric, you can't trust yourself to commit to anything. But it takes a long time to understand the passage of time for the ENTP, probably for the ENFP as well. It At first, one is one has a very poor understanding how one's behaviors, mood, desires, etc., will extrapolate from the current moment. The problem we have is TI is going to be used to seek and find decisive conclusions on a given set of circumstances. So, okay, well, given context A, B, and C, and no other input, what's the best choice? Oh, A, okay. Well, I'm going to do A then. NE is still going to be just as operative tomorrow as it was today, though. And it's going to be just operative an hour from now. And so, even though NE only gave TI three choices, three contexts to factor in, three variables to consider when evaluating its and producing its conclusions and suggestions and justifications and whatnot. Well, but tomorrow, NE wants to do what it wants to do, which is break it apart, build from scratch. So this is going to be a constant source of consternation to the cousins ENF and ENTP. With that NESI14, we are going to have trouble keeping track of the fact that we can't. When we say X and we don't follow through, we're supposed to learn something from that. Pause. So optimism. Optimism then, for me, for the NTP, kind of riffing off of one of Mega Bro's notions here, which is that one of the notions that Mega Bro and I asked him about, or he talked to me about, or something in one of the comment streams anyway, which is the idea that courage is doing what is against your nature to a certain extent. Well, my point is optimism then is believing in your ability to not behave as your type would indicate.